We're here today inside the shop getting ready to put up a petition so we can paint in here. We're making a homemade paint booth. What we're doing is we stretched a piece of, this is an old piece of feeder cable from our plow feeder, the feeders that we replaced. And we went to our favorite store, Harbor Freight, and got a bunch of tarps here. And we're going to put them up there so we have a supersized shower curtain, but it's for a paint booth. So that's what we're doing now. Yeah, more like 4 feet.
All right.
Yeah, we're almost the end of the tarp already. Okay.
Oh, really?
Sure. Yeah. Let me pull on it and see how it works. Yeah, it's too
Yeah,
much.
I'm gonna have
to remove some.
But that's working neat, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It slides like butter.
Yeah, do you want to take it toward you and take off a couple?
Or do you want me to just come down and...
Well, if you take it off, then I can pull it this way.
I guess I can just... Right? Just do that?
Yeah, just take it off. Okay.
Okay, let me go.
Let me see how far it goes this way.
Alright, ho.
About right?
That's probably about right.
Okay. So come on down, we'll go to this ladder.
Okay.
This one down through and put them on.
Well, like Dad was saying, we got kind of a harebrained idea here. This kind of come to me the other night. I was sitting at home and I was thinking, boy, the weather's crap. You can see outside it's cloudy and raining. The rain actually stopped for a second here, but I need to get this thing painted. So far, I've gotten everything done on this thing. I've got the stretch pretty well complete. I need to get my drive shaft back that they haven't got done building yet. I went ahead and stretched the harness. That was an in-depth process. There's 33 individual wires in there. I had to add 2 feet to every single one of those wires. There's well over 400 different squeezes of a crimper, a stripper, a cutter, you name it. A lot of hand time went into building this harness. I've added provisions for the dually flare lights. I've added provisions and a relay circuit for my LED cube reverse lights that'll be flush mounted into my bumper. I had those before. I was piggybacking off of the factory harness. After cutting that wire apart, it's a bad idea to do that, so we're not doing that again. So we just used that wire as a trigger wire for our relay circuit to trigger it. So I've wired that all in. This is all done. Got a little bit more to do up here, obviously tie in my power there. It's just there for now. Got a fusible link to put in there too, so it's all protected. And now we're at the point that it's time to paint this thing. And unfortunately, I just don't have the weather for it. So I need my truck back. And I also, while I'm waiting on my drive shaft, I need to be productive here. I need to get something done. I need to get this painted so I can get the bed put on, so I can get my gooseneck hitch installed. There's a lot of little tedious stuff that's going to take time. It needs to get done. And sitting here waiting on the perfect weather to paint in March in Ohio outside isn't going to happen. So got to thinking, well, what can I do? I was thinking about building a tube structure up top and doing the same thing here. And Dad and I were conversing it this morning. We thought about cable. And then just so happened, oh, well, we got some of that leftover cable from the old feeders, so why don't we use that? So that's what we did. Put an eye bolt on each side of the shop, put a turnbuckle up there down on the garage door side because it's nice and open and easy to get to. Got some El Cheapo tarps from Hobo Freight. I mean, it's, a couple inches from the ceiling. Paint vapor is generally heavier than air. It's going to want to fall. We're going to put a fan here, whether we're going to do it through the man door or through the garage door. Ultimately, what would be really nice is to have a dual fan setup. So I'd have an exhaust fan pulling the fumes out and a clean air fan pushing air in. So we'd have kind of a swirling vacuum going on, pulling air out and constantly exchanging it. Now, yes, that's going to mess with the heat side of things. We're going to have to turn the heat off. Obviously, we've got vapors in the air. We cannot have a flame, an open flame, heating the shop to potentially blow us all up. I don't know about you. I don't get blown up. That doesn't sound like a good time. So, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're just kind of jerry-rigging together this. And boy, this slides just as easy as your shower curtain at home. I mean, this is going to work out beautifully. It's going to work out really nice. I'm going to put some plastic on the floor. That way I don't make a mess on my floor. But this is going to work nice. These tarps are 15 bucks from Harbor Freight. And the shower curtain rod things, those, believe it or not, cost you just as much as a tarp. And I needed 3 boxes of them. So I spent about 40 bucks between them and tax on getting those, and then about $45 in tarps. So about $100 here is what I've got overall invested in this. Yeah, it's money, but from here on out, we can paint in the shop here. And we don't have to worry about rain, snow, sleet, you name it, bugs, dust, stuff like that. We can kind of control this environment because we're indoors. So yeah, I'm excited about this. It's gonna shake out nice. So we're gonna get the rest of these thrown up. We're also gonna run a cross cable from that post there, that post over there, so we can have another one dividing the shop this way, so I can continue to come up here and mix my paint, whether it be on my bench or on my tool cart here I got set up for painting, whatever it may be. I can mix up here. I can keep my tools and everything from getting paint spatter all over them. So yeah, we're gonna kind of control this. It's gonna be pretty neat. Anybody need an axle? It's for sale. Make a good deal. Well, I might look like Frankenstein right now with the multiple modes of containment. This is a Gerber lumber cover from when we bought lumber for this shop, actually. And just got some clear vapor barrier there and some leftover masking paper. This paper is probably every bit of 15 years old. I bought that for my first truck, and we've used it on various projects over the year. I bought a whole roll of crap. Probably shouldn't have bought that much in hindsight, but got everything I think that's pretty well important masked off. Got the wiring harness in a bag down there. Got the brake lines and wheel speed sensors saran wrapped off there. A couple things underneath the truck I went ahead and did the same thing with. Got the tires covered up with some old sheets. I don't even know how old these things are. These are my dad's from paint projects years past, and on into my time of painting we have used these things a lot. And well, we got red equipment, so primarily you can see the color that gets used. Today they're going to get primer, and that's about it for today, but then eventually they'll have possibly some gloss black over them because, well, that's what we're hitting this with. So yeah, gonna get our makeshift paint booth shut here soon. I'm letting the shop heat up a little bit. Had the heat off because we had this in and out of the door, you know, so got her cranked on now. Going to let things warm up in here while I mix paint. Then we're going to close the Redneck Science booth and get busy. Well, we got our paint mixed, loading the gun. We're going to go ahead and get things going here. Got everything ready, got the heater shut off so we don't have any flames going on. Got door crack, get some fresh air in here, got my respirator. I'm gonna get suited up, find somewhere to stick you guys, and we're gonna get busy. Well, guess there ain't nothing to it but to do it, huh? She's got first coat of primer on her. I'm gonna let this probably dry for the remainder of the day because it's, I don't know, 5:30. Yeah, I'm not about to wait a couple hours and then redo this. So we'll probably peace out for the night. A lot of hours later, we've got her painted. We've got 3 coats of primer, 3 coats of black, got the wiring run, starting to put stuff back together, got the shocks in, working on getting the fuel tank in now. This is gonna be kind of a tedious process putting this all back together, but we're on the mend here. Hopefully we're gonna be putting the bed on today. So, hopefully it turns out good. I think it will.